Welcome everybody to another weekly trade highlights video. In this series I go over the best trades I have done that week and why I did them. I haven't actually done one of these in a while, but I am bringing this series back. I will say the main reason why I'm bringing back this series is because I traded off one of the dreaded items in my inventory, which I will show you later on. Anyways, let's get right into this week's trade highlights. The first trade is going to be this one right here, where I traded for the Crown of Fire, and I gave the Poison Horns, the Super Happy Face, and the Beast Mode. I will admit this isn't the best trade that I've done, and is kind of a failed trade. Now the reason for that is I gave full demand for a rare, and inflation is starting, so that means demand is going to raise, and rares are going to lower or be dead, and the Crown of Fire is currently a dead item, which I didn't really know at the time. There wasn't really any proofs for this item, but I did give a 5k overpay, which I suppose isn't too bad. But yeah, I don't know if I'm really gonna make profit from this. I'm kind of hoping to break even maybe, but I don't know, I kind of would rather have demand right now, and demand is just kind of the best thing to have at this time. The second trade is going to be for the Blue Banded Top Hat and the Joyful Bell Helmet. So I gave the Scroll of Sevenless, the Hip Hop Bunny, and the Putrid Green Head in a jar. Now this is currently a 1.3k overpay, but I believe at the time it was like a 500 overpay, and it became even more of a win because the Scroll of Sevenless dropped a bunch from selling under, so overall I would say this is a nice win. The next trade is this simple win that I got right here, and this trade was actually randomly sent to me one day, and I gave the Ocean Samurai and the Shark Launcher for a 6.7k win for the Colossal Blade. And I don't have much to say about this because I just randomly got it sent to me, but the Colossal Blade is a very nice item, gets some nice overpays, and I got it for a 6.7k win, which I'm very happy about. This is also another big win that I got. So I got the Black Knight Helm for a 3.5k lowball, and I gave the Elfears and the Angry Cyclops. Now the Elfears do get like a 1 to 2k overpay, and the Angry Cyclops is actually a little bit projected, so I definitely got a really big win here and upgraded into the Black Knight Helmet. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the trade that you've all been waiting for, the TIXVALK trade. And I am so happy to finally trade off the TIXVALK, and this is the trade right here. So I gave the TIXVALK for the Clockwork Shades and the Blizzeria the Frozen, and yes, it is a 40k lowball, but this item, the TIXVALK, has to be one of the worst items in trading right now. At all costs, do not trade for this item. It is terrible. It legit dropped 900k, and I suffered through all that, and it still is not good after 4 months. And I'm just happy to finally have it gone, and this item has become even worse now because I proofed this, and I'm very happy about that. So I'm trying to kill this item now. I want this item dead, and that's kind of where the thumbnail comes from, because I want TIXVALK dead. And I'm kind of starting a movement. I want it to drop more, and I want the owners to suffer because they made me suffer. Moving on from the TIXVALK trade, I actually sharked this guy named Highly Wanted. He's some random that I found in Trade Hangout. He's kind of unknown, but I actually convinced him that the HotGems headphones are actually pretty good. I said that they get like Valkyrie 1v1, so he gave me the Spiked Fedora, which is 1.6k more, and got a really easy win off him. So I guess thanks to this random guy Highly Wanted for the free win, and enjoy this random projected item that I gave you. The next trade is an upgrade into the Ultraman and the Golden Egg of Kings. Now this is normally like a 400 win, I believe, because the Spider Antlers are a bit projected, but I gave the Nars Black Sunglasses, the Spider Antlers, the Servant of the Secret of Fire, and the Forgotten King. So overall, this is a very nice upgrade into the Ultraman, and honestly just a good trade overall. Next up is an upgrade into the Darkseid the Fallen, and this trade is actually a double trade with 2 trades. So I gave the Firefly Shades, the Playful Vampire, the Black Knight Helmet, the Ace of Hearts, and 700 Robux for the Darkseid the Fallen. And then in the second trade, I gave the Black Iron Commando, the TH Monogram Hat, and the GG Gucci Bag, which is about an extra 1.3k on the side. So in total, this now is about a 6.5k win, I believe, something around there, but definitely a very good win getting this hat for a low ball like I did. And the Firefly Shades also just dropped like 5k, so an additional win there. And I'm definitely very happy I got this because I avoided this drop, and I got myself a nice item, which is the Darkseid the Fallen. The next trade is actually for a projected, so I gave the epic face tie, which is worth 9k, for the vicious fishes projected, which is worth 18.9, and this item is currently selling for 14k. So the reason I gave 9k for 18.9 is because this item is selling for 14k, and it doesn't really sell much, and it seems to be a pretty good projected, doesn't sell too low, and I think I have a very high chance of actually flipping this for more than I gave, and it's not a very risky projected at all. And the final trade highlight is going to be an upgrade into the Bright Ice Black Sea Cola hat. So I gave the Blizzeria the Frozen, the Neon Green Beautiful Hair, the Sinister S, and the 2014 shades for the Bright Ice Black Sea Cola hat. Now this is only a 500 overpay, which isn't too bad. The Blizzeria is a pretty good item, and the Bright Ice is also a pretty good item. They both get only about like a 5k overpay right now, but considering the economy is kind of bad right now, that is not too bad. And I would say this is a pretty nice item to have for inflation, as it's got some demand to it, so I think it'll do pretty good. And overall very happy with this trade because I got a more demand item than the Blizz. So that is this week's Roblox trade highlights. Let me know in the comments what you think of the trades that I completed this week. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Like the video and subscribe for more weekly trade highlights. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.